I am thrilled to be here. My name is Katie Beczak, and I'm an Assistant Director of Graduate Enrollment at Rochester Institute of Technology. RIT is one of the largest private universities in the United States, and we have over 100 graduate programs, over 300 undergraduate programs, in programs ranging from engineering, computing, computer science, all the way to management, liberal arts, and many other programs in between. So RIT is located in Rochester, New York. We are the third largest city in New York State. So in New York State, it's New York City, and then Buffalo, and then Rochester. So the campus itself is located about 15 minutes south of the city of Rochester. We're in a very large suburban area, and it's a very safe, welcoming neighborhood. The campus itself has about 18,000 students. We have an extremely diverse campus and a very diverse student body. So of those 18,000 students, we have about 2,700 international students from over 110 countries around the world. And we also have over 120,000 alums worldwide. So while you're on campus, you have access to a great network of other students, staff, and faculty, but you'll also have access to a global network of alums who are successful and who will be great mentors for you down the road when you've graduated and are looking for available positions and jobs. RIT is nationally ranked. The U.S. News World and Report recently ranked us number 68 for computer science. You can find a full list of rankings on our website. We're number 2 for for game design in the US, number 2 for industrial design, and we have many other ranked engineering and computing programs. Again, the complete list is available on our website. Additionally, RIT has the number 1 student center for student innovation and entrepreneurship in the country. So if you have an idea that you want to sell or a business you want to market, you can do that at RIT in our Innovation Center. And that's for students from all different programs. So not only for our management students, but for students in computing and from every other field. At RIT, however, we know that ranking is only one piece of the puzzle when you're looking to identify a good graduate program. There are over 4,000 universities and colleges in the United States. So it can definitely be a daunting task to begin your research and start looking for a program that's a good fit. At RIT, we are truly a unique experience for our students. And we're unique for a number of reasons. First, we're technologically based. So being an Institute of Technology, technology is truly infused into every single one of our graduate programs. We have state-of-the-art labs and facilities. And our students have access to over 50 labs on campus. And you're able to use those labs as soon as you arrive at RIT for your program. We're focused on hands-on experiential learning. So you can do that by working closely with our faculty, who are all leading experts in their fields. You can do that through working in the labs. And you can also do that through taking advantage of our internship and cooperative education program. RIT has one of the largest and oldest cooperative education programs in the United States, which truly sets us apart from other universities and colleges. The co-op program allows our students to work full-time while enrolled in an undergraduate or graduate program. And while you're in a co-op program, you not only work full-time for a company in the United States, but you also earn a full-time salary. So the co-op program is a great way to earn really valuable experience for your resume, but also to earn some additional income that can supplement the payments that you make for your education. Over the past 4 years, our international students have completed over 3,700 co-op placements, and those placements can be anywhere in the US. And we actually also offer co-op placements abroad. So depending on your interests, there are a lot of opportunities for you. And the co-op is most frequently completed in New York State, Massachusetts, and California. So you have the opportunity during your program to travel across the US, get experience working for a company, and earn a full-time salary. The co-op is also unique because when you're completing a co-op, you are treated as if you're a full-time employee for the company. So you really do gain valuable worldwide experience that can be translated into a full-time job. And we do have many students who complete a co-op and are then offered a full-time position for the company that they have co-opted for. So it's a great experience. We, again, are very career focused. So we, throughout your program, are working to try to identify opportunities for you to gain hands-on experience so that you can increase your chances of finding a job. And our Career Services Office is a huge support system for students. We have a career advisor who works with students from each individual program, and that career advisor will help connect you with available co-op positions, internships, and full-time jobs. So it definitely will be a great resource to you. In addition to providing that mentoring support when you're looking for a co-op position or helping you find a full-time job after graduation, our Career Services Office offers advising sessions where they can help you review your resume, they can help you practice interviewing, they can help build your skill set so that you're more prepared to meet companies and find positions. The Career Services Office also offers 2 annual career fairs, and the career fair is also a unique opportunity to RIT. During the career fair, we have over 250 employers who come to the RIT. They come to RIT to meet our students because they have a long history of meeting RIT students and hiring them. These companies often have been coming to RIT for decades, and they really appreciate the skill set that RIT students are prepared with. And so they come to campus to meet you over the course of 2 days. The first day to meet you and offer information about their company, and the second day to conduct on-site interviews for the available positions that they have within their company. Some of the companies that hire RIT most frequently include Apple, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, lots of other companies, and you can actually find more of those on our website. Overall, we have over 2,000 corporate companies and employer partners throughout the world. Because of this, because of the Career Services Center, because of our career fair, and because of our approach to hands-on learning, we are really proud of our placement rates for students after graduation. RIT has over a 95% placement rate for students who are graduating from undergrad programs, and we have over a 97% placement rate for students who are finishing graduate programs. That percentage means that over 97% of our students are finding jobs in their field within 6 months of graduation. They're either continuing on in the US working, they're returning to their home country to work, or they're continuing their education. So at RIT, if you have finished a bachelor's degree, you can continue on for a master's degree at RIT or another university, or if you're in a master's program, you could potentially continue on for a PhD program. There are a lot of different options. And RIT definitely helps you pursue your passion through research, through working on your projects, and thesis as part of your program. Life at RIT is very active. So in addition to your academic coursework, which of course is the primary reason that you're at RIT, it's to be a student, but we do have a lot of other opportunities for you to become part of the RIT community and have some fun outside of the classroom. So again, we're located in Rochester, New York. It's the 3rd largest city in New York State. There's a lot to do in Rochester. We're about an hour from Niagara Falls, so all of our students at some point or another will visit Niagara Falls. We're an hour flight to New York City. We're a 2-hour drive to Toronto, Canada. And there are a lot of cities that are nearby to Rochester. So you can take a quick weekend trip and get away, or you can spend your time in Rochester. In the city itself, we have art galleries, museums, we have sports teams. So if you want to watch baseball or hockey, you can do that. And there are a lot of outdoor areas where you can take nature walks or hike around the area. Rochester is in upstate New York, so we experience 4 seasons of weather. So you also get to experience the summer months as well as the winter months where we have some snow and you can ski or snowboard. We have over 205 clubs on campus. So whether your interest is in participating in an intramural sport, or if you'd rather join a club for dancing or an academic-related sport, the academic-related club, those opportunities are available to you too. So there's a club for everybody, and most of our students will participate in at least one intramural sport. We have amazing facilities for recreation. We have a field house that has basketball courts and badminton courts, and it has an indoor track, an Olympic-sized pool, and you always have access to that center as an RIT student. We have on-campus and off-campus housing options, and our undergraduate students are guaranteed on-campus housing. Our graduate students can choose whether they want to live on campus in our apartments or off campus in another complex. There are a lot of opportunities in Rochester that provide housing that's not only close to campus, but that also provides shuttles to help you get around. So if you don't have a car your first semester or your first year in Rochester, you can still get to and from your classes and to your residence without any problems. RIT has over 50 labs on campus again. So if you are interested in getting experience outside of the classroom, you can do that in those labs. Our labs range from a greenhouse on campus to a Toyota-sponsored manufacturing lab. We also have a microelectronics clean room. We have a mechatronics lab. Basically, there is a lab for everything and everybody, and you'll have access to those spaces as soon as you arrive on campus. RIT is global. As I mentioned, we have over 2,700 international students on campus. They come from over 110 countries. We also have 4 international campuses across the world. We have a campus in Dubai, campus in Croatia, Kosovo, and in Beijing. And our International Student Services Office helps our current students become accustomed to life in Rochester. They also help provide support to you when you're looking for off-campus job opportunities. So there's a ton of support services available to you at RIT. Again, our Career Services Office provides support. When you arrive on campus, you're assigned an academic advisor, and that advisor is your faculty point person in your department who will help you register for classes, plan your curriculum, and plan your path through the university, whether that includes coursework, co-op, an internship, or a combination of all of those things. They will help provide support to you. And then the International Student Services Office is your go-to place if you're looking for information after you've arrived on campus. They help you make sure that you're in visa regulation, that you have support if you're traveling, or if you do plan to apply for CPT or OPT. One of the most frequent questions that I'm asked is about funding for our students. And at RIT, you are automatically considered for financial aid when you apply to the program. All of our scholarships are merit-based, which means that we conduct a holistic review of your entire application. We look at your academic background, your GPA, your test scores, which would be your GRE or SAT scores, your TOEFL exam or IELTS. And we also look at your personal statement and recommendations. We use all of this information to make a decision about your admission to the university, and we also use that to determine what level of financial aid you're eligible for. When you are admitted to RIT, you are notified of the scholarship that you receive, and you will also be automatically considered for available teaching and research assistantships. The assistantships are competitive, so if you are not eligible for a position your first year at RIT, you do have the opportunity to apply for those positions again your second year at RIT. During your second year, you may be more experienced, you have a year of coursework under your belt, and so many of our faculty are looking for students like this to help them teach undergraduate courses, to help them conduct research in their labs, and the assistantships are a great way to gain experience in the labs, experience for your resume, but also to become part of the RIT community. So they offer sometimes a tuition stipend as well as a living stipend that will help you cover the expenses of living off campus or just entertainment in general at RIT. We have over 9,000 on-campus jobs as well. So in addition to the merit-based scholarships and to the assistantships, a great way to help cover the cost of education is to apply and receive a part-time job. If you want to work on campus, that opportunity is definitely available to you. As I said, there's over 9,000 positions. Once you arrive on campus, you can apply for those positions, and they range from working in dining services, to working in our library, to working in the gym. I also, in graduate enrollment services, have a number of students who work for me. So the positions are different. They're based upon an hourly wage. And when you are an international student in the US, you can work for 20 hours a week during the semester. And during breaks, so during summer break or during winter break, you can work up to 40 hours a week. Aside from that, many of our students will look for outside sources of scholarship, and we do have a resource on our website that helps students identify those different awards that you can apply for. And we recognize that coming to the US and investing in education is a huge investment overall. At RIT, we're a private university, so our education is very high level, and we really pride ourselves in being career-focused, technologically based, and providing a really unique experiential learning method and hands-on approach to your education that leads to full-time jobs after graduation. As I said, we have over a 97% placement rate across all of our graduate programs, and that is an average. So that's an average for computer science, for engineering, as well as for business and other programs. For our computer science and for our STEM programs in general, those percentage rates are much closer to 100%. So our students do very well. Trying to think of what else I haven't said already. RIT, again, is one of over 4,000 universities in the United States. So it can be really hard to make a decision about what is the right fit for you. But I encourage all students to do a lot of research while you're looking at universities to identify not only what is the right program that you want to pursue, based upon what your career goals are. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? But when you're making a decision about where to invest your time and your energy, it's also important to make sure that the campus environment is a good fit for you as well. So I think you should look at all the factors in making a decision. And of course, I think the most important aspect when you're making a decision about graduate education or undergraduate education is how that education is going to help you meet your career goals. At RIT, we are very transparent with this information, and we actually have a career services website that lists all of the job outcomes for each of our individual graduate programs and undergraduate programs. You can go to the website and you can find the job titles, the companies that have hired our graduate students from each individual program. You can also find information about the median salary for full-time jobs and for co-ops. We put this information out there because we know it's important to you and that you want to see the return on investment for your time and your financial commitment to the education process. I encourage you to go to our website, rit.edu, and if you search for career services and job outcomes, you'll see that information. You'll be able to see by degree program what the outcomes are for your individual program of interest. If you have any other questions, you can contact me anytime. I would be more than happy to answer your questions through email. My name again is Katie Beczak. I'm Assistant Director in Graduate Enrollment Services at RIT, and my email address is kmbges@rit.edu. So I look forward to talking with you,